welcome back to my channel. I am an egg today. I'm a pineapple egg here. But today I wanted to do something that I've been seeing floating around on BookTube recently, and that is what books I would like to read in the summer, over the summer. I have technically broken up from college now. I only have like one lesson here and there of film studies, which is nothing because film is great. So I have a lot of free time to make videos and to read, which is exactly what I'm planning on doing. As you can see by the title, apart from me stating what books I want to read in summer, there is a nifty little announcement coming at this point. I don't know. Should I do it now or should I do it at the end of the video? Let's do it at the end of the video, so you have to keep watching. So here are some of the reads that I want to get read in summer. The first book I'm actually reading at the minute, like right as we speak, and that is Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. This is written in the same universe as Simon vs. Homo sapiens Agenda. Can we just talk about how fucking aesthetically pleasing this is when they go well together? I wanted to read Leah on the Offbeat for quite a while now. It's got some hype, people are saying that it's really good, and I honestly can't wait to read this. I'm reading this at the moment. I haven't actually started it yet technically, but I'm going to be starting it today, and I'm really fucking excited. This is about a girl called Leah. I think Leah is bisexual. I'm not entirely sure, but I know this is about Leah, and I know that she's a drummer and that she's really like insecure about it, and she's quite a plus size curvy woman, and I'm really excited to step into her shoes and read her for a bit. I really feel like we got to know Leah in Simon Versus. I'm really excited to get to know her. The next book on this list is kind of a shock to most of you, and I don't think most of you will actually know what it is. It is Wings by Aprilian Pike. That person. I don't actually know what this is about. All I know that it is about fairies, ? And it is really rainbowy and holographic on the screen. Apparently it's about a girl called Laurel who has always lived as an ordinary girl, but now something is happening to her. Something magical. I mean, it wouldn't be like fiction if something didn't happen magical. What if she was just an ordinary person, like going to the shop and like, that wouldn't be very interesting. So yeah, it is about fairies, and I didn't think I was a fairy person, but my sister and a friend of mine have read this over loads and loads of times, and I also have the sequel to go with it, so I thought I would see what the hype was and be like, I want to read this. It looks like a really fun summer read, so that's why I kind of want to read it in the summer. The next book is also one of my sister's top picks, and that is Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire. This is my sister's favourite book, and she praises it like fucking God's gift. Literally, she praised it like Allah is currently walking on earth. I wanted to read this purely because A, my sister hypes it up so much, and B, because everyone says I won't like it, and I want to either prove them wrong or prove them right and have a feminism rant. So again, I don't really know what this is about, but I'm guessing it's a good girl gone bad or good girl falls for the bad guy kind of thing, because it literally says good girl, bad boy, imminent disaster, something beautiful, you know? So I think it's kind of like that trope, and I'm interested in to see what it's about, and it's kind of the perfect summer read. The next two books are books that I have bought really recently, and the first one is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo? Say it with confidence and it's not wrong, right? But I have, again, no idea what this book is about, other than the fact that it's about slam poetry, and I can really see myself loving this book. It reminds me of like Thug and Dear Martin, which is why I brought this, because I really thought it would look pretty. It says on the back, this is a novel about your first love and finding your voice, so that should be pretty interesting. Speaking of Dear Martin, I fucking bought it, didn't I? This one is Dear Martin by Nick Stone, and I've wanted to read this for a very long time. This is about Justice, who is a grad student. He's a black male and he's in university, and he's proving all of the stereotypes wrong. But why is he in handcuffs? He's released without charges because I think he didn't do anything wrong by the back of this book and what I've heard about it. And then he's just, you know, flooded with this anger about the world and why it treats black people and people of an ethnic descent the way that they do. So he studies Martin Luther King's work and starts a journal, like diary, I think, to him to see if Martin Luther King Jr.'s struggles are still relevant to this day. I'm guessing this is another book about police brutality and institutional racism. You can see it being really similar to Thug, and people have called it like the little brother to Thug, and I'm really excited to read this in the summer. The next book on this list will come as no surprise to you, and that is Am I Normal Yet by Holly Bourne. So this is all about Evie, who has just got off her meds, apparently, according to the blurb, and is now in college, and she's kind of going around her list, ticking off things that she's done. So she does college, friends who won't dump you, parties, and now the only box that is left unticked is a boyfriend. I think this is a coming of age novel about relationships and young people, and I think it's one of Holly Bourne's debut novels. I think it might be her debut novel, and I believe it's getting turned into a movie. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I've heard, and it's one of the reasons why I want to read it this summer, because Holly Bourne's book just ooze summer vibes, and I want to read it in summer because I feel like it will be a good experience. The next two books are books that I've actually already read, and the first one is Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. This was a Christmas present for me from a friend, and obviously I wasn't going to read it in Christmas because it's about ice cream in summer. If you didn't know what Love and Gelato is all about, Lena is living with her dad, her biological dad, in Italy, and they visit a lot of places that sell gelato. It's about a girl called Lena who is transferred to Italy for the summer to live with her dad to see what it's like because her mum has passed away from cancer. She's kind of like finding herself in Italy and making new friends and finding new loves and relationships. Lena uncovers her mother's diary / journal that she had while she was in Italy, and so she's reading through them to see her mum and her dad's history and to see what her mum's life was like before she had Lena. It's very romance heavy, but I feel like it's not your typical romance, and there's so much more to the story than romance. So if you don't like romance stories, you'll still get a kick out of this because it's very much so like a subgenre, even though it just literally says love and gelato. Last book on this list that I've also already read is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I recently finished this and I was a fucking crying mess. This book is split into 3 points of views. One of the points of views is Natasha, who is a Jamaican woman living in America, and her and her family were immigrants at one time and decided to gain citizenship in America, but the thing is, they're not doing it legally, and she has a massive secret. She's going to be deported the same day. Daniel is a Korean American boy who falls for Natasha the second time that he sees her, apparently, and he really pursues Natasha and can get a little bit obsessive, I find. And then we have another split in the narration, which is the universe, and the universe is basically past of words, past of characters that we meet, and I think it was a really original kind of way of dealing with the storyline and what made it so unique and brilliant, because we've seen this story a million times, but what made it different was the diversity in the way that the story was told through 3 perspectives: girl, boy, and the universe. This made me cry because it is very sad and you kind of can see it coming, but it was still very sad. Those are all of the books that I want to read in summer 2018. I really hope it... I have an announcement. On Saturday, the 30th of June 2018, I'm going to be hosting a 24-hour readathon. I don't know if Waverley can host or even join in just yet, but if she can, then she will, and that's fine. The readathon will take place at 12 AM wherever you are when the 30th of June starts. That is when your readathon starts. People in Australia will start earlier than the ones in the UK. In the UK will start earlier than some people in America. It's just the way the world works, okay? I didn't make the rules. Whenever the 30th of June starts for you, that is when you start reading. There is no themes, although you can give yourself themes if you want to. Honestly, I'm honestly tempted to give myself themes. So I decided to give you 2 weeks in advance to decide what you're doing, to clear your fucking diaries and come and read with us for 24 hours, because why the hell not? Please join in. I will be live tweeting it and vlogging it, so if you would like to go and follow my Twitter, it is @_ShackAttack, and I will be doing a little live tweet thread kind of thing. If you don't want to see it all pan out, there will be a vlog up on my channel probably the day or so afterwards, after it happens. You guys seem to really enjoy my readathon vlogs, and I'm really glad that you do, and the third one will be on its way soon. Hopefully you can make it, you can join in. I'm kind of still working out sprints and stuff. I may have to get Waverley to help me with that. The dates are kind of subjective. They may move depending on who can come and who can't. So say if Waverley could come if it was on the Friday, we might have to move it to the Friday or the week before or something. But the best way to know about this is to follow my Twitter for updates on that to see if it changes, but it probably won't. It will probably stay at the 30th, but I will let you know if it doesn't. That is actually the end of the video now, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you whenever I post next. Bye!
I wanna watch them fly and fly and see them soar up into the unknown, but I feel just like a nerd watching birds watching me here all